up and wasn't feeling so hot this morning, and because I'm actually doing a deload week, I decided to just do my run and lift in the afternoon during lunch. So I'm going to time trial the 5K this week, and I'm kind of undecided if I want to try and do that tomorrow or do it on Saturday after like a full kind of deload. Either way, today I'm looking at about 40 to 50 minutes on the treadmill, just easy running, and then we're doing a quick bench session like we normally do on Mondays. So let's get it. All right, we got 215. We're going for 1+. So we'll rep out 1, see if we have any else in the tank. Then we're gonna go drop sets. We're gonna drop down to 135, do sets of 10. I don't have a spotter. If I had a spotter, I'd go for 2. It is what it is. Actually, you know what? Let's go one more rep. I think I can get it. Second this up. All right, easy run, finished with some strides. My heart rate was a little bit higher than I would like it. I try and I don't stick to heart rate like religiously, but when I do run easy, I try and stay in a reasonable zone where today, I don't know if it was because bench kind of taxed me or what, but at similar paces that I normally run my easy runs, my heart rate was 4 or 5 beats higher. Again, part of that could be that the heart rate monitor was a little bit tighter than usual because I did a bench, so I had a tricep pump, so it was a little bit tighter. But also could be that I'm just a little bit fatigued from the last 2 weeks. Makes sense. So that's why we're doing a deload. We just hit 5.1 miles. And yeah, we're gonna call it a day with that as far as workouts go. So here's some quick stats from that Monday run. And yeah. Get back at it tomorrow. It's 5:20. About to get my pre-workout and just a snack in and head to the local high school for a run. Really tired. Did not sleep super well last night. My son was up multiple times, but that's the reality. So let's go get it done. Now we are time trialing this week, and so the intensity of my workout is going to be a little bit lower. Still going to try and hit speed, but I think what I'm going to do is do some 800s at closer to what I am predicting to be my 5K pace right now. So I think that 617, 620, 615 to 620 is kind of my range. So last week I kind of ran on the 6 minute mark. So 615, 620 should be pretty easy and sustainable. And then I'll do 90 seconds rest instead of 2 minutes rest. So we'll see how this goes. Very tired, but let's get moving. Pulling up to the high school. 5:30 in the morning. All right, we are finishing up my warm-up, and then we're gonna hit some 800s. So just doing one walking lap around the track, gonna hit a few form drills, and then we're golden. Then we're gonna go. All right, 800s done. Maintained about 6:15 pace. Felt good. Rest was 90 seconds as opposed to 2 minutes last week, so have a 5 to 10 second difference between interval time with shorter rest. I'll take that. Whew. Now I will say, 6:15 to 6:17. That feels pretty daunting for the 5K, but we're gonna take it easy between now and the end of the week. So, man, we'll see how we feel, but that hurt. I'd be happy with sub 20. So what is that, 6, like 24, 25 pace? Might be more likely where I land, and that's okay. Progress in the right direction. Let's get it. All right, it is lunchtime. I am going to get probably just like a 30-40 minute lift in. I'm gonna go fairly light. So I do want to time trial this week. I'm gonna time trial on Saturday. I'm still going to go through my normal week. I'm just gonna reduce overall volume and then intensity in the weight room itself. So still hit some lifts, just go a little bit lighter overall. And then from there, we'll call it good. So no doubles this week. And one kind of nuance, something that's been stressing me out, but is gonna give me a lot of free time over the next 2 weeks actually. I just put in my 2 weeks at my current job. I just accepted a job offer at a new job. So I'm gonna not really have any downtime, go straight from this job to the next. But because I'm in sales, it's really just more like closing out any deals I still have that I'm working on and then transitioning to the other company. So yeah, it's gonna be overall like a pretty relaxing week, which will be nice. Should be able to get a little bit more sleep than I normally do, not be as stressed about trying to fit in the workouts. So it's all kind of coming together nicely for a good time trial on Saturday. But as you guys saw this morning, 6:15, 6:17 pace feels aggressive. But sometimes you don't know until you do it. So we'll see how it goes. Wednesday morning. I am remembering to record this time. I always skip Wednesday, but we're about to just do some easy miles. No excuse, I should probably go outside and do them. I was just thinking about doing them on the treadmill so I could watch some shows and zone out, but it's actually really nice out. You can see the sun is out. It is 8:50. So as I mentioned in the video, I put in my 2 weeks at work yesterday. And so basically like 90% of my meetings got canceled because they're all transferred to different sales reps. And so I just have like a couple of check-ins with the team and different things this week. So for the most part, my schedule's free, and I took advantage and I slept in, took my son to school, and now I'm gonna get a run in. And yeah, we're going to take the Glycerin Max out for its final run. Honestly, it might be the final run in these shoes just because, frankly, I have too many shoes to be able to do more miles in them, even when I love them, because I've got to constantly test. But this will get me to the mileage that I want, which is kind of above 40. I try and get above 40 or close to 50 on a shoe before I do my review. So then I'll get my review through for those. Goal today, 6-7 miles, just easy. We're just go at a chill pace. We'll do some light threshold tomorrow, as well as a lift in the afternoon. Friday, we've got easy again. And then Saturday, we're going to time trial. You know, as I'm out here, I'm thinking about the fact that this is a deload and I'm time trialing. And I wanted to get 6 or 7 miles, honestly, just so my mileage number was higher this week. There's no point in that. That's pure ego. So we're gonna stop and we're just gonna say, we're gonna go 4 to 5 miles, 40 to 50 minutes, then we'll call it good. We got a struggle run today, that's okay. Just taking a walking break. I feel stiff. My legs feel heavy and tired, but mini taper, maybe kicking in. It is what it is. We'll get moving. Happy Thursday. What we're doing today is some threshold incline intervals. I'm thinking 5 by 6 minute. And we may do these a little bit easier, so I mean, we always do them sub threshold, but a little bit slower than sub threshold. Just because, again, we're trying to save the legs a little bit for this weekend, but I wanted to get some good stimulus in. All right, that's the run, 7.15 miles, about 1 hour, 20-ish minutes. And I think I have to double check. I forgot to check the treadmill before it updated or finished the workout, but I think it was probably around 17 to 1800 feet of gain. Again, we did 10% incline. We did 5 by 6 minutes at just under threshold, right? We just wanted to press up on that threshold, then recovered for about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes, just to let the heart rate come down, and then pushed it back up. So overall, feeling good. It was a good run. I like these because, again, not a lot of impact on the body, lots of moderate stimulus, which is going to be really, really good for those longer distances, basically 5K plus. And so feeling good. And we're going to go about our day, and then we got a lift later on. Friday morning, just dropped my son off at school and then went ahead and did some quick work on the computer because for some reason my Glycerin Max video decided not to upload even though I had scheduled it. So we got that through. If you're wanting to watch that, it is live now at the time of this video, so go check it out. And within a day or two of this video going live, the Hoka Mach X2 video will be live as well. So get ready for that. We're gonna time trial tomorrow for the 5K. I'm trying to get a pacer locked in, and so I feel a lot more comfortable with the pacer, obviously. But so today we're gonna keep it easy. We're gonna treat it like a race tomorrow pretty much. So what I'm gonna do is kind of like a shakeout run right now. So I'm just gonna go for 3 to 4 miles, basically like 30-ish minutes, and then do some strides and we'll call it good. And we'll just rest up today. All right, here we go. So for these easy runs, or easy runs in general, I don't do a real warm-up. What I do is I just kind of trot for the first mile or so. So my pace on the first mile oftentimes is a lot slower, but then I like to work into the easy run and finish fast. So we'll have a pretty wide pace range on easy where I may run like 10 minute 30 second like first mile, then like a 8:30 last mile. So I find that my body responds really well to that. Everyone's different though, so no matter what though, on your easy run, just ease into it, right? The whole point of it is really time on feet and just building that durability. So it is what it is. It's one of those mornings where the temperature was awesome and I was recovered from yesterday. And so average pace on that run was about 9:17. And that includes the strides with breaks at the end of like a minute of just walking. So feeling good about that. Legs feel pretty fresh. They're gonna feel great tomorrow. I'll probably do like an Epsom salt bath tonight. And yeah, let's get it. 5:50 a.m. Saturday. We're gonna go time trial. I'm tired, but it is what it is. We had some friends over for a game night last night, and that's okay. I'm gonna have my friend Kyle, who paced me for my original mile time trial. He's gonna be pacing me for the 5K, so we're pretty pumped for that. Some people asked what shoes I was gonna wear. I was gonna just stick to what I had in my current rotation that I'm reviewing, but I wanted something a little bit lighter, more nimble on foot the more I thought about it. So I'm actually going with the Vaporfly 3. I'm gonna whip these bad boys back out, and I'm gonna warm up in the Hyperion 2. By the way, I'm loving the shoe, but yeah, I'm gonna get my pre-workout, some food in, and then I'm gonna head to the track and meet up with my friend Kyle. 6 a.m. at the track. Let's get warmed up. Shout out to my man Kyle. Go follow him on TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, what's your handle, Kyle?
The Rainey's Run.
Oh, the Rainey's Run.
Yep. Maybe.
Sub 20. 1956. It's not an adult PR, but I'll take it. I'll take it. It's a good spot. And yeah, we're gonna keep building from here. So 1956. Good baseline. Good baseline. This is, by the way, Kyle is a high school cross country and track coach, both, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, high school cross country and track coach here in Utah. So Kyle, I just told you how I felt during that 5K. So first 2 miles, I felt really good. And then I was saying, hey, I might want to cut down. But then once we got into the meat of mile 3, I started to fade and the legs really got heavy. What was your advice for both the approach in the 5K as well as what I could change in my training to better get ready for this in longer distances?
So with the 5K, I really think that like you need to work on making sure that like you're progressively getting faster. So like on longer runs, just like start fast-ish, but then get progressively faster. So that way your body gets used to going faster later. Because the 5K is such a distance where you have to balance that speed. And as one of my runners puts it, that if you feel like you're going the same pace in a 5K, you're going slower. So you got to get your body used to going pedal to the metal. And in workouts like we try to keep like the last 1,000 or so faster than what we were doing the rest of it. So that way our bodies get used to that speed at the end.
Beautiful. So what he told me from a workout perspective too is I've been doing, and you guys have been watching, shorter reps on Tuesdays, incline threshold reps on Thursdays. His advice was, hey, maybe do more progression style runs, as he was talking about, right? Progression style runs. And then also like where I'm struggling is strength, speed, endurance. So a lot of that moderate stuff, but like tempo work as well with fast finishes, right, is going to go a long way. And that was where I was leaning towards switching, to be honest. Kind of feeling out my fitness. I was hopeful of a 1930 today, but it wasn't in the cards. But, you know, 2 miles through, we were feeling good. So
2 miles was great.
Yeah, we just got to extend that. But, whew, shout out Kyle. All right, there we go. The time trial, 1956. I'm happy with that. It's not where I want to be, but it is where I'm at. And like, I honestly feel like I am in like the adult PR fitness shape. Like, man, if I could have just gone 1 second faster per lap, 2 seconds faster per lap, like that would have been adult PR. So like 1956, well within 1948 range. Like I feel like I could re-time trial in a week or two and probably get 1947, right? But that's not where we want to be. We got to shave like a minute 16 off to get to 1840. So we'll see. I'm going to take some of Kyle's advice. I like consulting other coaches, even if I am a running coach, right? Like there's a lot of different ways to approach the 5K. There's a lot of different training styles, and I do think just where, at least if I look at my splits, kind of I faded on mile 3, and like having those fast finishes, whether it's like Sinister Sixes where you run 400 at race pace, then you not sprint but you sharpen, or you finish fast for the final 200, or you know, progression runs where I am pushing pace, ladders, right, where you increase pace as you go. Like practicing getting faster as your run goes on is something that I definitely need to work on and is going to help my efficiency. So happy, very happy. Sub 20 minutes, I'll take it. Now we just got to go get sub 19, right? And a good amount under 19. So, but there's the week. I actually don't know what that mileage is going to be. Maybe like 33 miles. I haven't seen it yet, but I'll snapshot it, put it there. So it was a deload week. I wanted to be somewhat fresh for this. Yeah, happy with it overall. And yeah, next week we're going back up to 55 miles, and we're going to integrate some new stuff to get faster. So thanks for sticking around.